Good morning, welcome, happy Friday, unless you're watching this on a different day, of course. So hopefully you've rolled for 10 minutes. That's always the standard coming into this. We're gonna start with activation, 40-10. We're gonna start out on all four, cat-cow. So I'm gonna set the timer. I'm just gonna demo in that 10-second rest. But right now we're just breathing into that all fours position, raising the head, lifting the tailbone, lowering your belly, and then opposite direction, head goes down, tailbone drops, and your back arches. Inhale up and exhale down. Waking up your body, extending through your arms, your fingertips are wide. Don't overstrain in either position. We're going to stay on all fours for this next three exercises. So from here, we're going to put our lightly rest your right hand on your side of your head. You're going to lower that elbow into the right arm. Left hand resting on the left side of your head. Bringing it into the right arm and then up wide. Really making a nice fluid, intentional movement. Not too slow, not too fast. Don't over rotate, but really feeling like you're opening up that rib cage. Still extending through that right hand. Press firmly into the mat. 5 more seconds, and we're going to go into the other side. All right, so left hand down, right hand resting on the side of the head. Bringing that right elbow into your left arm and extending up to the ceiling. Inhale down, exhale up. Hand is just resting lightly. We're not pushing on our head. It's just merely guiding us and allowing us to open up that elbow. 3, 2, 1. Stay here. We're going to do some wrist rocks. So turn your fingers towards your knees. Arms stay straight. We're just going to make circles. So leaning back with your bottom towards your heels. Circle right. Just warming up through the back side of our arms, through our wrists. At the halfway point, I'm going to have you start back in the other direction. So we're going clockwise right now. Arms stay straight the whole time. Go back the other direction. So you're coming forward over your wrists and then leaning back, bottom towards your heels. 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Hands under wrists, or hands under shoulders. Again, we're going to curl our toes in and we're going to lift our knees into that neutral spine plank. We're going to lift and lower our legs, our knees rather. The knees are hovering right over the mat. Lifting and lowering. Warming up through our core now. Fingertips are wide. Push that floor away. Keep breathing. So remembering this neutral spine position, your back is almost flat. There's a tiny bit of a curvature as our tailbone comes up just slightly. 5 seconds to go. We're going to go on to our back. Coming down into our bridge position. So heels into the mat, toes to the ceiling. We're just going to start out in a static bridge, just static. So keeping those hips up high, high, up onto our shoulder blades, shoulders. Just breathing into the static position. Squeeze through your glutes. It's like an upside down plank, right? We're going to start a pulse coming up In 3, 2, 1, pulse all the way down, all the way back up. So adding that movement in. 5 more seconds. All right, hug it in. Little rest here. We're just gonna rock side to side. We're gonna go into our warm up now. So I'm gonna let this timer just go through its motion. The first exercise is gonna be our neutral spine plank again. This time we're gonna add movement with our legs going out and back in. So knees are hovering, legs are tapping. And then we're gonna go into a high plank, a forearm plank with a saw, so with forward, backward motion. Then we're gonna go into crunches, a marching bridge, and then scissors with a reverse crunch. So 10 more seconds, we're gonna be back in that neutral spine plank. We'll get started into our warm up. We're gonna go 2 rounds through the 7 exercises. So curl your toes under, tapping your legs out and back in from that neutral spine position. Big extension, come back in. Big extension on the other side. Toe tapping to the floor. 15 seconds to go. Our high plank is next. Solid high plank for 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Little child's pose stretch. So high plank for 40 seconds. Arms stacked directly under shoulders. Feet are hip distance. Pushing back through your heels. Pulling your shoulders away from your ears. Lifting through your ribs. Flat back position, butts dropped. And you're breathing. Sometimes these static planks are the hardest. You got this. 8 seconds. Head looking out and down. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. All right, we're going into our forearm plank now. Static hold. 3 seconds from our forearms. Warming up our core. Woo. Feel that heat now. Extend through your legs. Push your heels back. Twelve, 10, 8. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Oh, limole. All right, we're gonna go into that plank saw next from our forearms. So we're gonna make that saw forward and back. Rest when you need to. Stay with it. Forward and back. Whew, I almost made it. 12 seconds. 6, 4. Bring it down. Fantastic. All right, onto our back. We're gonna add that crunch from our tabletop position. Elbows in. Elbows crunching in towards knees. Hands are just resting lightly on the side of your head. Pressing your lower back into the mat. You got it, got it. Keep crunching. All right. We're gonna put our hands under our sacrum now. We're gonna scissor up and then add a reverse crunch and then scissor down. Scissor back up, pop the hips up, scissor back down. Scissor up, reverse crunch, scissor back down. Out and in, up and down. Get that reverse crunch. Woo-wee. We got it. Core should be on fire. One more round after this. Hug your knees in. All right, we're going back to that neutral spine plank. Tapping toes out and back in. This is it, round 2. Final round for our core warm up. Extend through those arms, cover your knees, and tap those toes back. Big extension right back in underneath your hips. High plank is next. Two, one, bring it down. Child's pose, stretch. Big, deep cleansing breath. High plank. Static plank, just breathe. Heels back. Head looking out and down. Hold those shoulders away from your ears and lift your ribs. Lots of static holds this morning. You got it. 12 seconds. 10. Widen your fingertips. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Whew. All right, we're going into our forearm plank. So good. Keep it there. Shoulders back, heels back, ribs lifted, squeeze through your inner thighs. 15 seconds. 10. Adding movement with that saw next. I don't know if it's just because it's Friday or because this is really hard. All right. It has been a week. It's just going to be a fantastic day now that we got this going early. Back and forth saw. Rest when you need to. Whew. Right back into it. 12 seconds. Less than 10. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. All right, onto our back. Crunches. Hard part's over. Elbows into knees. Going into those scissors and reverse crunch next. Lower back pressed into the mat. Holy cow, my core is screaming at me. Bring it down. Tuck those knees in. Hands are going to go underneath our sacrum. Legs up. Down. Back up. Pop those hips. Scissor down. Scissor up. Reverse crunch. This is our last one. And then I will demo our workout while you rest. Maybe going into a cobra, stretch on your belly. Less than 10 seconds. 5. All right, hug those knees in. When you're ready, roll over onto your stomach. Little cobra stretch. Pressing your forearms into your sides, your hands into the mat, lifting and lowering. We'll just do this through this last timer. Again, come back down, inhale in, and on the exhale, push the floor away from you, extending your arms, coming up into that cobra position, back down, just going at your own pace here. Inhaling in and then exhaling and pushing the mat away. And then when you're ready, go back to child's pose. I'm going to demo our workout for you. All right, so you got good cobra stretch in there. Keeping our timing the same, 40-10. We're going to do 6 different exercises, all, I believe all of them with the dumbbell. So we're going to start out with our dumbbell chop. So feet just outside hip distance. Dumbbell chop to start for 40 seconds. Then we're going into a triple crush. So holding the butts of the weight, you're kind of come down into that deadlift, up, curl, press, and dip behind the head. Elbows stay nice and close to the ears. Then we're going to go into a reverse lunge with rotation. So stepping back with your left leg, you're going to rotate right. So holding that dumbbell at your chest, push off that back leg, step back with the right, rotate left, back to center. Okay, so reverse lunge with rotation. Then we're coming into a wide sumo squat. You guys can hold 2 dumbbells or stay with that single dumbbell. For this one, you can either be at your, holding the weight at your chest, or if you have 2, you can be at your shoulders. We're gonna go into a halfway down, halfway up. Or sorry, all the way down and then halfway up. So we're going into the all the way down position, halfway up. We're never coming out of this until the end, okay? Pushing out. Last 2, we're gonna be on our mat with that single dumbbell again. We're gonna bring, our legs are flat. Dumbbell is at our left shoulder. We're gonna sit up and bring it to the right side of our body. Come back down. So it's almost like a chop from the seated position. Rolling that down nice and carefully. So from the left shoulder to your right hip, and then from your right shoulder to your left hip. And then we're back to that chop. All right, you guys, this is it. We're gonna go 4 rounds through, possibly 5 minutes per round. We got this. Dumbbell chop to start. 40-10. Here we go. Round 1. The big bend and popping those hips to drive that dumbbell up to our forehead. Nice. That's it. Triple crush is next. Breathing in and out. Back stays flat. Bring it down. You can let it go, shake it out, shoulder rolls, holding by the butts of the weight this time. Deadlift, standing, curl, press, and dip. Your core is engaged the whole time. Belly button to spine. Don't lose that connection. Chin up off your chest. Elbows in, tight to your ears. Isolating those triceps. Reverse lunge with rotation, alternating sides is next. All right, bring it down for a sec. So again, this is one you can hold 2 dumbbells if you want to. Can't, never mind. Just a single dumbbell. I forgot we're doing that rotation. So rotate. Whatever leg is forward is the side that you're rotating to. Find your balance before you add in that rotation. Really dropping that back knee. Yes. Nice and fluid. Nice and intentional. Shoulders down. Time for one more. All right, wide sumo squat. Again, you can hold weights at your shoulders. 1 dumbbell in front of you. All the way down, halfway up. You can also hold 2 squeezed together at your chest, or the 1 single dumbbell all the way down, halfway up. Make sure your shoulders are dropped down away from your ears. Sitting back in that imaginary chair. We're just not getting out of it. 10 seconds. Sit up with that top rotation. Left shoulder to right hip is first. 2, 1, come on. Shake that out. All right, single dumbbell on your back on your mat, legs flat. Right shoulder to right hip. Engage the core, rolling down. Don't slam your back down. Excellent. Inhale down, exhale up. Ten seconds. We're going to switch sides. All right. So from right shoulder to left hip. Whew. And around 1 right here. Going back to those chops. Center chop. If you have a kettlebell, you can of course always do kettlebell swings. Depending on what equipment you have at home. Right shoulder to left hip. All right, back up to standing. We're on to cruising through this Friday. Feet outside hip distance. If you're feeling warm, feeling good, pick up that speed. Feet solid, they planted into the mat, into the floor. Push and pull. All right, Triple crush. Feet come in just slightly. Weight, deadlift, standing, curl, press, dip. Chin up, head looking straight forward. Belly button to spine. 5 seconds. Whew. All right. Reverse lunge with rotation. Shoulder rolls. Weight at your chest. Oh, balance. Where are you? Some days are harder than others, right? But we keep going. Always. All right. My one side is going to give me trouble today. All right, we got a couple in. Now we're going into that wide sumo. All the way down, halfway up. Here we go. Embrace the burn here, right? At least I can find my balance here. Whew. Press those feet into the floor. Press your belly button to your spine. Shoulders down, 10 seconds. Going down to the mat. Left shoulder to right hip. And bring it up. Woo. Fantastic. Last two for round two. Keep those hip bones pointed straight up to the ceiling. Woo, 10 seconds. Yes, you got it. All right, other side, right shoulder to left hip. We're going into round three. Nice and controlled. Three, two, one. All right, back up. Round three. Into those chomps. Okay, here we go. We got this. I think the workout feels a little bit like a rest after that warm up. Ten seconds. Push and pull. All right, triple crush. Shoulder roll, chest open. Deadlift, curl, press, dip. Don't rush the movement. Get the extension, get the bend. Chin up off your chest. Head looking straight forward. 10 seconds. Wide sumo squat. All right. Oh no, sorry, reverse lunge. I lied. You know I wanted to skip right over that one. My challenges this morning are my rotation. Woo! Get this down, Doris. You can do it. Nice, nice. Come on, keep going. Five. And bring it up. Managed to get through that one. Okay. And those dumbbells together are one single dumbbell all the way down, halfway up. Pressing your feet into the floor. Shoulders down. Over halfway there. Ten seconds. 5. Stay down, stay down. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Left shoulder, right hip. Sit up with rotation. We go. Fantastic. 6 seconds. Switching sides. Right shoulder, left hip. Right here. So strong. Yes, stay with it. 15 seconds. Roll down, nice and slow. 3, 2, 1. We made it. Round 4. Dumbbell chops. Yes, we can. We're doing 5 rounds. Getting through this one and one more. We can do it. Push and pull. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Triple crush. Here we go. Curl, press, dip. Core connection. Nice work, you guys. 10 seconds. Reverse lunge is next. Whew. All right, shake it out. Find your stability in those ankles, right? This is a lot of ankle stability here. Rotate, whatever knee is forward. Sit that back knee down as low as you can. Any discomfort, you always decrease that range of motion. And bring it down. All right, we're going into that wide sumo. All the way down, just come back up halfway. Down, halfway up. Burn out those quads, burn out that seat. Shoulders down. Belly button to spine. Nice and tall through your torso. 15 seconds. 10. 6, 4, 2. Whew. All right, going back down. Left shoulder to right hip. Finishing off these two in one last round. We're on with our Friday. That's it. Get that rotation. Rolling down. Nice and controlled. 10 seconds. 2, 1. All right, switching sides. Right shoulder, left hip. Go. Excellent work, you guys. Way to stay tough. Way to stay strong through this. 15 seconds. Control that down. 6, 4. One more. All right, this is it. I promise. Last round through. Let's do it. Dumbbell chop. Inhale down, exhale up. Whew. Gonna be a great day. Gonna be a great weekend. Pop those hips. Drive those legs into the ground to help you push that weight up. 5 seconds. All right, triple crush. 1 down, 5 to go. Roll your shoulders back. elbows in tight. Back never bends, right? Pick up from that deadlift position. Drive up to that curl. Press and dip. 5 seconds. So close. Reverse lunge with that rotation. Almost rotated the wrong way there. Whew. Fifteen seconds. Beautiful. Give me one more. All right. Halfway there. Last 3. Wide sumo. And then our sit-ups with rotation. All the way down, just back up halfway. Last time here. Stay tall, shoulders down. Chain up. 15 seconds. Legs are so strong. 10 seconds. 6, 4, 2, bring it up. All right, last 2. Power through this. Just over a minute. Left shoulder, right hip rotation. Ten seconds. All right, right hip to left, or sorry, right shoulder to left hip. Whew. 40 seconds. I was thinking our work sets were 35. They're 40. Mm. 15 seconds. We're going to stretch it out after this. 10 seconds. Get a couple more in. Come on. Very strong. Come on, Friday. Give me one more. And roll back down. Hug those knees in. I'm going to stop the timer. We'll go through some stretches. Fantastic work, you guys. Amazing job. As always. Never cease to amaze me. Hugging those hips, hugging those knees in, just rocking side to side. Let's just let our left leg drop to the floor. And let's stretch our hamstring by bringing our right leg straight up. So we'll reach up towards the back calf, towards our ankle. Just trying to keep that right leg straight. Bend that back in, hug your right knee in, and then we'll let our right knee just fall over to the left, getting that crossbody stretch. While our left leg just stays extended, our right arm extends out. Always thanking our body here, right, for all that hard work. Bringing that right knee up, then dropping that right leg and extending our left leg straight up, reaching behind our calf, reaching behind our ankle. Hamstring stretch here. Maybe some ankle rotations. And then we'll hug that left knee in and bring it over to the right side of our body, extending our left arm out, cross body stretch. Always going at your own pace here. I'm just merely guiding you through some stretches. You can always do your own thing. I love that you're able to stay on here with me just to give me or give us an extra 5 minutes together to stretch. When you're ready, hug both knees back in. Go ankle rotations one more time. All that ankle stability work in those lunges. And let's rock up to a seated position. Extend your legs out straight, arms up, tall and forward fold. Nose to knees, reaching towards your ankles, towards your toes. Big inhale in, and on the exhale, reach out. Just a little bit farther. One more big inhale in. And on the exhale, last stretch, nose to knees, reaching for whatever you're reaching for. Toes, ankles, calves. Just knowing that's where you are today, and we're going to keep working on that flexibility, that strength. Rounding up, big shoulder roll back, keep your chest open, knowing this is a position we want to be in all day, right? Chest open, shoulders back and down. And have an amazing day. I'll see you guys back here soon. Hydrate well.
Thanks, Doris.
You're welcome.